An impressive way to start off the day with all the rage. And Candice, it was impressive the way that he it was a patient ride from Aldo, but really got the best of him at the end.
Yeah, Vicky's got such a devastating turn of foot that I think that's the best way to ride him, because I think that obviously, helps him to produce what he does produce. I think for now, probably, up the straight might be, the answer for him. I ran him over 1,500 last time, and I probably didn't have him at his best either, so a little bit difficult to make assessments distance-wise. But I think, as I say, he shows that great turn of foot. But I certainly think, in time he will get a bit of ground. I don't think he's just going to be a sprinting type only.
With that said, I think it's a good time for your stable. You obviously came off 2 really good wins yesterday, straight into this one, so well done.
Yeah, thank you. Confidence is obviously quite high. So well done to everybody concerned, to Barry, to Marsh and Guy, and to Anant. I think they were a little concerned, obviously, last time when he got beat, obviously in that little feature race. So we put him back to the sprint trips, and he obviously has shown today that he is as good. I was fairly confident today. He's unfortunately, the only small thing that put me off is quite a few of my horses have got snotty noses at the moment, him being one of them. So that was a small concern, but he didn't really eat up this morning either. So it's all these things going into the race today, but I thought, you know what, he can take his chances anyway. So well done to all of them, and thank you to my sponsor, Betway.
Candice, have you managed to get a little bit more work into your horses leading into today's meeting?
Yeah, Vicky, we've had tracks now for the last sort of week and a half or so that has helped. But I see the rain's coming again tomorrow, so we've tried to put in what we can put in. It's still difficult because you can't prepare a horse like you want to. You've got to squeeze work in and then no work, so it's not a nice flow like you would normally have. But I guess we'll get by for now.
Well done for the win.
Thank you.
Yeah, over to MJ with the jocks.
Aldo Domeo ran some very nice horses in your day. Very cheeky off air, but let's talk about the horse. Also the very good action, not the biggest, but he floats.
Not biggest, but he's balanced. He puts everything together quite nicely, and he puts it together quick. Does a lot of the things right. A little anxious, but he'll grow up and he'll see that things are okay and he's in safe hands. I really like the way he goes about his business. Last time was maybe a fraction too soon to go around the turn, but we had to find those things out at some stage, So rather early on than later on, and back to the sprints. I think everything he does at home shows us that he wants to sprint. So we learned from that and we brought him back, made him feel good, brought him for a gallop. He enjoyed everything about it, and he's come forward from the gallop. Yesterday he was clear-winded and doing everything right again. So I told Candice he's in a good space. I know he's put on 8 kilos, but at this stage he probably needs to do that, So going about things the right way, maybe somewhere along the way, before the season comes, maybe consider gelding him, just so that he can take that one more step forward. And I think we've got a really nice horse on our hands. I think when summer comes, we're perhaps going to have to see if he's able to stay the mile, because I really think he's a smart sort. I think he's got gears. I think he's got a future. We avoided the 1400 because in the soft going it was just going to be a bit too far for him. But this is the right thing to do for him as a horse, and I think it showed here today.
Yeah, I think you've said it all. It's always nice to see the 2-year-olds come up, but they turn 3 soon, and this is one of the horses that are probably going to be progress and be very competitive in December. Yeah,
certainly. I think he's shown that he can run with the best. He just needs to strengthen up and furnish, and he's a horse that does need time. So hats off to Candice for giving him that bit of time. I know it was a tricky decision to make, skipping like a Group 3 in winter, but it was the right thing for him to do as a horse, and this will build up with his confidence. He won in the hands and he barely came out of 3rd gear, so promising that, and this will bring him forward more than anything else could. So to Guy and Mr. Shirtliff, everyone involved for the winter's colours, to the best team, I think we've got a really smart sort on our hands here, and let's hope he goes from strength to strength. To Drakenstein, Cape Racing, thanks so much.
Toby, Gavin, Craig and Richard been fighting. Have you been a bit jealous, or what woke you up the last 3 meetings?
I'm actually not sure. I had to find a bit of motivation somewhere, and it took a while, but the spark's back again, and I'm at track enjoying it again, and the racing feels good. So I'm gymming, I'm getting my weight down, and I'm enjoying track again. So yeah, it's nice to feel that again.
Brilliant. Body language has changed and it all helps. Aldo Domeo on all the rage. Very nice one.